I'm here and I'm gonna answer some more questions. Um, and if you guys got any questions, just post them down in the comments or wherever, and I will answer them. And so let's just get started. Um, what's a weird anime you've seen? God, there's been a lot of weird animes I've seen. um, Guyver was good. Um, let's see. I don't know, I don't know if I've seen any really weird ones. I mean, Fulikuli, FLCL, Fulikuli that was actually pretty funny. It was strange but funny and kind of romantic in some way. Um, that's probably maybe the strangest maybe I've seen. When I go out, I love to go to the mall. I like to go to the mall, just around town, stuff like that. If I could face my fears or forget them, I'd rather. I'm not gonna answer that one. Whenever I go into a store, the first thing I do is uh, whatever I need to do first. I go to whatever aisle or whatever I need to do first. Um, when I think about holidays, the first thing that comes to mind is um, I don't know. It used to be a day off from school. Um, uh, I don't know, I think of like Christmas and stuff like that, which that's one of my favorite holidays. Um, I think of just the fact that you know some people don't have to work that day, people don't have to go to school that day, stuff like that. I usually I usually on put my headphone that one to me. That was a stupid question anyway. Okay, the first thing I'd do after winning the lottery is I'd go shopping. Just like anyone, I would go shopping, whether it be um, online or in stores. And yeah, if I could choose to control fire or water, I would control. I'd say fire because that's kind of cool. You can do some cool stuff with fire. I mean, I've seen people that can. I haven't seen people that can control fire. But I've seen people where they light swords on fire and just twirl them around. The fire sword displays. You can do some great stuff with that. Um, if I could only take one item with me to desert, if I could take only one item with me to a desert island, aside from food or water, I'd take. What would I take? I would take I don't know, take some fireworks, so I can use them for flares. So I try and get myself off the island. I wouldn't want to end up like Gilligan. um, I wish I had hair like um I don't know. I kind of wish I had hair like Michael Jackson. Kind of that curly Jerry curl with the one strand coming down. Even though that'll probably be a little bit irritating after a while. I don't know. Or I don't know. Like the lead singer of Tokyo Hotel, and where he used to spike his hair all the way around. It's huge. Look like a mane, look like a lion's mane. The latest I've ever. That one doesn't apply. If I were a popular song, I would be. Um, Final Countdown. I mean, I think that one kind of personifies me, just that epic tone, and um, and all that. Um, let's see. Okay, let's see. My dream vacation looks like. Dream vacation would be like either go out to, I don't know, like a nice hotel or something, or a nice house, or temporary house, like a vacation home, and out by the water, out by the by the ocean and whatnot, um, something like that, or go to Vegas, Disneyland, stuff like that. Um, just something relaxing. It definitely have to be something relaxing. The most memorable costume I've worn is that is a hard question because I've worn a lot of costumes over the years, whether it be Michael Jackson, Power Rangers. I dressed up as Justin Timberlake one year back when he was with NSYNC. We had had the big afro and whatnot. Um, I kind of did an exaggerated version of Justin Timberlake. Um, Either that'd be between my Green Ranger costume and or there was one time that I wore the Red Ranger costume to Comic Con, and I was like next to my friend. We were the only Power Rangers there, like really, almost all day. We were like taking pictures with kids, and it was so much fun, just those kids, they look up to you. That was a lot of fun, being behind the mask, and whatnot, posing with everyone, Um, that was a fun day. Uh, see, what's another? Get another good question here. Uh, when I don't know the lyrics of a song, I kind of go into a bit of a panic because I mean, like it's like oh crap, I don't know the words. What comes up next? Oh fuck, it's like that. Um, I mean, I'll even laugh at myself when I do that. I'll start laughing at myself, and then I even start apologizing to the audience. I'll be like, I'm sorry, you guys. I'll get you guys a refund when I'm a character. And the funny part is, I don't charge, so refund is free. Between coffee and dessert, it would be harder for me to give up. Well, I don't drink coffee, so yeah, have to be like dessert and stuff like that. The longest I can tolerate without my phone is okay. So pretty much anyone that knows me knows that I have my phone all the time on me, 24/7 almost. Always talking to people. So longest I can go without my phone, an hour or two, so maybe longer. I mean, it takes a lot of discipline sometimes, because you feel like you feel like you're disconnected from the world when you don't have your phone. Um, if one day I could be invisible or fly, I'd choose to be invisible. Um, that way I could, just kind of like almost be around and no one would know it, and you kind of see how people are when you're not around. You kind of see their true colors sometimes. Um, a painter I admire is I really don't have that many painters I like. I'm not big on paintings, but um, I don't know. A job I'd be terrible at. Uh, gosh, there'd be a couple of them. Um, I could purposely be bad at a couple of it. I always tell people that I'd be bad at like don't put me in charge of like an entire group. I'll mess that up. I don't it's like I can I don't it really depends on the job. I don't know. I always I always carry in my bag um, comic books. You never know. Uh, what gets me out of bed? No, no. Actually, I do have a story about that last one. So the question was silliest thing you've done while sleep deprived. There was one time that me and my friends we stayed up all night playing Xbox. And this is back in like the original Xbox days. Um, Stayed up playing Xbox, um, and watching South Park and stuff like that. So and drinking Mountain Dew. And this is when Mountain Dew, I think it was what was it? It was a grape flavored one, pitch black. And we had that, and so we drank that all night. I just um, and the next morning, towards the beginning of the morning, we started one of the guys couldn't walk, so he tried to get up and boom, fell on the floor. We were all laughing about that, and you feel dizzy a little bit after a while. It's always funny when it happens to someone else. Um, I don't have an, I don't have an answer for that one. Uh, if I was invisible for a day, I would. I don't know. I might just go about my day like I always do, just without being seen. Just kind of see what happens, or prank people. That'd be a good one. Pull some pranks on people, tap them on the shoulder, then run. Actually, you wouldn't have to run because they can't see you. Um, my hidden talent is I don't know, playing guitar or acting. Um, it's like or martial arts and stuff like that. Um, let's get another good one here. Um, I have a craving for fried chicken. Yes. I always have a craving for KFC. I mean, just this stuff's good, man. It really is. Fried chicken is life, I always say. Between the city and the country, I'll always pick probably the country because city can be really busy and crowded, and that can be stressful. Between texting and calling, I prefer texting. Definitely texting. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm shy or something. I can loosen up a little bit. Um, Longest I've gone without sleep would be only a day or two. A weird place I've taken a selfie is. Um, I've done some weird ones. I don't know if I want to say though. Between earth, fire, air, and water. Earth, wind, and fire. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, between earth, fire, air, and water, the element I identify with is I don't know, maybe earth or fire. Fire might be better because of the just how like the energy of a blazing fire, how it can erupt or how it can not in a bad way, but in a good way, how it can just kind of spontaneous go, you know, depending on the situation. Um, if I could be any celebrity for a day, I would be. That's a good one. I would probably either Michael Jackson, um, or um, or an actor from Power Rangers. Um, if I were a dessert, I would be. Does fried chicken count as a dessert? I would be. Oh, a chocolate cake or something. I don't know. Chocolate candy bar, something like that. I don't know. Uh, Trying to find a good one here. The best day of the year is best day of the year. I don't know. I don't know if I have one. Probably sometime during the summer. When it's nice and warm because like this is just crazy. What do you consider an important invention? Fried chicken. Definitely fried chicken. It drives me crazy, and I'm not gonna answer that one. I like to dance to anything. I'll dance to anything that has a beat, um, whether it's pop, rock, even country. Um, I'm not a big fan of country, but hey, it's got a nice beat to it. As long as it's got a good beat to it, it's not too chaotic. Yeah, it works. The music genre I listen to most is rock. I definitely like me some '80s hair metal, '80s hair metal, and uh, I love the band Europe. Great stuff. Um, I like '90s pop, '80s pop, Michael Jackson kind of music, or In Sync. Between time travel and interdimensional travel, I prefer. Oh wow. Um, Probably time travel because in interdimensional travel you don't know what dimension you'll end up in. It's like you could end up in something that is like really screwed up, like a really screwed up world, that's complete opposite. So you don't want to do that unless you're really curious. But I'm not. I would probably choose time travel. Uh, I would love to go to the concert of the band Europe. If they're watching this, come to America, please. I'd love to see them in concert. I mean, seriously, I love their stuff. Um, I've been a fan since early 2000s. Just before their comeback album came out. Something I'd never wear to my first friend's. Oh, something I'd never wear to my best friend's wedding. Oh, a spandex Power Ranger suit. Guys, you know why. My favorite actress of all time is. I like Natalie Portman. Um, let's see. I remember there's some that I like. Ralph Macchio. Um, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah. A lot of the '80s stars. Uh, in school, I was always late for class. I was always late for actually, no, I was almost never late. I was always late for maybe the bus, maybe, because I never liked being late for the bus. Um, the cartoon I could never get tired of watching are I don't watch too many cartoons though. Probably Ninja Turtles though. I still watch the new series while it's still on. I mean, who knows how long that's gonna be. My greatest accomplishment is so far it was when I did the seventh grade talent show. I mean, that was a great day. I mean, when I did that, I came out of my shell and just showed the world what I could do. Um, that was a great day. I felt like, it felt like being a celebrity for a day. The most extravagant piece of clothing in my wardrobe is um, probably like my beaded jacket, or the gold history jacket. When I was little, I used to collect. I don't know if you guys remember these, but you remember those little vinyl figures? They still have them to this day in some form. But you go over to the video counter in like a grocery store or something, and they have these little like Disney characters and Universal or something like that. Just from animated movies, like Aladdin, Lion King, um, stuff like that. When I was little, actually, I have an example like this. This is a BB-8, but it was like they were like these. You could find these in like I don't know, like in the grocery store. You go by the video counter. They had these behind the glass. I used to collect these. These kind of plastic figures, plastic vinyl kind of figures, and just I had a lot of those growing up. How I relax after a hard day? Sleep. Sleep and watch TV. Um, if I could choose any job imaginable, I would want to be Michael Jackson impersonator. Um, or if it were possible, maybe like in sync or even being a tribute band for the band of Europe, a Europe tribute band. Um, um, I never I never wear dress shirts except for when the only time I wear a dress shirt would be either for a gig, because that's kind of part of the outfit, or if it's like a special occasion, I really have to. My all-time favorite appetizer or snack is gosh, fried chicken. No, that I don't know. Guess fried chicken. I'll just say that. If I were a DJ, my name would be DJ D's Nuts. That is it. Hashtag DJ D's Nuts in the comment. Thank you all. If I could be famous for anything, I would be famous for um, either being a rock star, singer in a rock band, or Michael Jackson impersonator. The best dance move of all time is, um, I would have to say anything that has to do with like the moonwalk. Um, Anything that has to do with gliding and it looks like you're floating on air and just like stuff that makes people go, how does he do that? That kind of stuff. How do you like your spaghetti? A lot of, I mean, make sure there's plenty of sauce. I mean, I've had some spaghettis that have been pretty bland. They barely put any sauce on the top. They just put like right on the top, just a little bit. Um, I like it when it's like almost coated in just like sauce everywhere, on all the entire noodle. It's like don't leave any spots out. Otherwise, it gets pretty dry, pretty bland. If you guys got any questions, just post them in the comments. My favorite family tradition. Skip that one. Um, my favorite routine. Favorite dance routine would probably have to be like, I don't know, somebody in sync, or I don't know. There's a lot that I like. Smooth Criminal. I like Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. That's a good one. As far as dance routines go. Um, my favorite activity as a kid was playing video games and playing outside, um, pretending I was a Power Ranger, doing martial arts and stuff. Are you a goofy or regular skater? Well, the thing is, I'm not a skater, so I mean, the most random on my phone right now is, I'd have to check. I have some pretty random stuff on there. First thing I noticed about, my anime character would be, I don't know, I haven't watched a lot of anime. My favorite alarm tone is, I liked when I had a wake up call as my alarm. I liked, it was the song Wake Up Call by Europe. I had that on my phone, custom made it. The one food I could never give up on. Okay. Say it together. Fried chicken. I love KFC. Alright. That's it for now. I'll just leave it at that for now. We're way over time anyway, so. Alright, so you guys got any questions, just post them in the comments below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell if you want to get notifications. You know, I'll see you guys later.